That's your email.
Okay, cool. First question is, I'm going to start you off with, what is your name and what is your current title?
Bill Daniel, and I am a commissioner.
Okay. And how did you get involved with the JJDPC?
Well, that was a long time ago. I can barely remember. But I actually was partially responsible for bringing the criminal justice minor to Humboldt.
Okay.
And I taught criminal justice at the time, and there were two ladies. One who had been on the commission, the other was on the commission, but also worked with my wife in with special ed.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked me if I would, excuse me, like to apply, and I said yeah. So there we went.
Okay. What exactly is the JJDPC, and what do you know about its history?
Oh, I don't know if you have time to start from the beginning. But
I have plenty of time, as long as how much time do you have depends on you.
Very briefly, the juvenile justice commissions, there are mandatory in each county, 58 of them. They were created by legislation in 1963, and the role of juvenile justice commissions is to, quote, inquire into the administration of juvenile court law. And so the commission will inspect facilities where people under 18 have been held in secure facilities for more than a 6-hour period to make sure that state standards are met and that the youth are treated as well as possible. And there are some other powers that the Justice Commission has, handling allegations, of course, of misconduct or whatever. With the support of the juvenile court judge, the Juvenile Justice Commission has the subpoena power and can hold hearings, etc. That is rarely been done since I've been on since the early 80s, but the power is there. So that's basically the Juvenile Justice Commission. The Delinquency Prevention Commission was made optional for each county, and it has kind of a nebulous mission of coordinating with activities that are designed to keep youth out of the justice system. And that could cover a lot of territories. What happened in Humboldt County and what has happened in most California counties was that the Board of Supervisors designated to the Juvenile Justice Commission to act as the Delinquency Prevention Commission.
Okay.
And so that's what we do. The Justice Commission is subject to appointment by the juvenile court judge, or at least Superior Court, while the Delinquency Prevention Commission is under the auspices of the County Board of Supervisors.
Okay.
But by designating the Juvenile Justice Commission to act as the Delinquency Prevention Commission, the legal rulings have been that we're basically subject to the Superior Court judge.
Okay. Okay. And how do you believe the JJDPC has benefited youth in the community? Well,
there are quite a number of ways. Of course, we are the watchdog with respect to any place that juveniles are held, and sometimes places where they're simply placed, like group homes or foster homes. We can inspect group homes in particular. We have done that on occasion. We've developed, I think, a very strong and positive working relationship with the probation department. It operates both the juvenile hall and the regional facility. So we do that. Other than that, there are a lot of things that we've done. The children of divorce workshops that are now mandatory for divorcing parents are basically our baby that we started back 25 years ago. We have worked to support, for example, the Arcata Diversion Project, and have been, well, at least in the forefront for getting that operation back in business. We have supported Teen Court. In the 1990s, we started what was called a systems analysis, and basically started a series of town hall meetings in various neighborhoods that were designed to find out people's concerns based on a specific prevention model, and working from that, we handed that off to the what was called at the time the Community Congress, that was active for almost a decade in holding town hall meetings and doing those kinds of things. That is sort of being revived. We helped support what was called the Connections Project, which provided specific services for individual youth, like getting a kid who couldn't afford it some dental care, or just getting a backpack or a bicycle, or whatever. And that was certainly a worthwhile project. It went by the wayside when budget cuts came. And we've done some other things like that. Public awareness. We have been, in a way, sort of a buffer between upset groups and the system. We held a series of special meetings way back addressing Native American concerns. Later, when a Native American boy, I think he was 15, his last name was Burgess, was shot and killed by police in Eureka. We, again, served as kind of a place where people could iron out their concerns or vent, if you wish, and were able to help. Not strictly because of us, but we were able to help in the process of kind of healing over wounds in that. And we do things like that periodically.
Okay. And what would you like to see what would you like to see the JJDPC do in the future? Well,
I would like to see us revive some of the things we did in the past, and we're starting to do that this March. I'm sure, as Meredith has told you, we went down to Redway, Garberville, Soham, and had basically a town hall meeting down there that was pretty successful in getting some people out to voice concerns, etc. And we have taken that back and are acting accordingly. I would like to see that. In criminal justice terms, there's a term called widening the net that you've probably familiar with, but it involves the system being too aggressive in bringing adults and kids into the system, overly arresting, etc. We'd like to do kind of the reverse of that, widen the net in bringing other agencies in the system, into the system. We had at Wednesday's meeting, Ann Holcomb from Food for People come talk about what Food for People does. And you can definitely see what they do. For example, the Backpack for Kids program, how that dovetails into what we do. And I want to see us do more than that, broaden our partnerships. One of the things I didn't mention that I think is a major contribution of the Commission with the assistance of a lot of other people, is develop sort of a collaborative spirit. At our meetings, we will have a representative from the County School of Education. We'll have a representative from Child Welfare, from Mental Health, from the Youth Services Bureau, from other groups, the youth, both transactional youth commission, the advisory committee actually we have, teen court, which originally we did help sponsor, and that court kind of got started in the late 80s and early 90s, and then kind of died out. But then two commissioners, Hilda Ranton and Maureen Johansson, helped revive that program in the late 90s, and it's going strong now under the auspices of the Boys and Girls Club. So I'd like to see us even bring in more partners to work together in kind of a unified way, a wraparound way. It's the shibboleth in the child welfare area, family welfare. I'd like to see that broadened to bring more people together to realize that making life better for youth, not just people that are at risk or youth that are in the system. Making life better is a common concern. I'd like to personally bring, the next group I'd like to bring in is public health.
Public health.
We still have a lead problem in Humboldt County that is deleterious toward youth.